Wait and see. You know, when you can't predict the future, that can be a good strategy. But wait and see isn't always a good strategy when it comes to your retirement. In these uncertain times, the decisions you make today regarding your savings and investments can have a huge impact on your retirement. Phillip Statler and the team at Statler Financial have seen the market at its highs, its lows, and everywhere in between. They know how emotional it can be for you right now. So here's what they're doing. They're clearing their schedule to talk with you on the phone or on a video call to listen to what concerns you have and then offer help. The number to call is 863-285-3815. They are local and independent advisors who can help guide you through this. Call Phillip Statler and the Statler Financial team now. 863-285-3815 and schedule your time for a phone or a video meeting with the team. Call 863-285-3815. That's 863-285-3815. Investment advisory services offered through Statler Financial Services, Inc. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to Monday, the second week of June 2020. Hope you guys had a great weekend, got some downtime, and ready to go back at it today, Monday, June 8th. I want to thank you for joining us as we look at what's happening today in the marketplace. You know, usually I would be on the air right now with Dave Onstead at Light 105.7, but today we have a little technical issue. The radio station got hit by lightning, and so their internet connection, their phone connections, all been messed up. So you just have me this morning, and we'll be posting this to Facebook, so catch up with us there. Hey, I want to recap where we were last week. Last week was an incredible week in terms of overall earnings, overall returns on the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ last week. We finished up Friday with some huge numbers. The NASDAQ was up 2% on Friday to $914. The S&P 500 was up a little over 2.6%. Up $81.58. That's $3,193 on the S&P 500, getting close to that all-time high again. And then we had the Dow Jones Industrial 30. It was 3% higher than expected. It came in at $27,110, up $829. Huge days on Friday, and it was a good week, right? So we had a good week last week. We'll look at those returns too. So while we're at it, let's take a look at how well we ended up last week. Sharing my screen with you here, thestreet.com and their numbers. Last week, the Dow was up 6.8%. The NASDAQ, a little slow here, was up 3.4%. The S&P was up 4.9%. So you can see that last week across the board was a great week. So what else is coming up on the news? I mean, earnings season is really getting to the end right now. And so let's look at some of the headlines that came out. One that caught my attention was bankruptcies. Bankruptcies of large U.S. companies was up 48% in the month of May. 722 companies filed for bankruptcy in the month of May. That is on schedule and worse than or no better than what it was back in 2009, May of 2009, coming off of the financial crisis that we had been in. And so that's a big deal as we look at what's ahead. And what's caused this market to move, because it's definitely not earnings right now, right? Because earnings have not been that good. We've not seen the uptick in the earnings as a whole. There's a lot of hope in this marketplace. The other thing that I saw that really caught my attention was in terms of earnings. I saw an article, and read an article that stocks have not been this high, has not been this overvalued since like 2001. That's really hard. How are they basing that? You know, this is the highest they've been in 19 years. Is the most expensive, not the highest, the most expensive they've been when they look at price to earnings ratio in the future. So that's what they're really looking at here. And it's been a huge deal. You know, a lot of people feel like this market is overvalued. Now, we can get that from a lot of different folks out there, but just as many people that think that it's overvalued, there's just as many on the other side of the street that think that this market's got a lot more room to go. So how do you know? How do you know how to position your portfolio going forward? Well, one way is risk. How much risk is in your portfolio? Because that is the only thing that we can control. We can't control what the markets do. All we can do is control how much risk is in your current portfolio. And as these markets continue to go up, if you're in that retirement danger zone, then it's important that you have your risk under control and know exactly where you're at. The other thing I want to mention real quick is the bankruptcies play a big deal, but the other thing I saw was that there are a lot of folks, a lot of companies that have not paid their rent for the month of April. It was like in the billions of dollars, like $40 to $50 billion had not been paid in rent for the month of April. The month of May, they haven't even calculated what that number is yet. But for those folks out there that own real estate investment trust, this is going to be problematic for you, because especially if you're relying on that dividend, expect dividends to get cut because the rent payments aren't coming in to the shopping malls, to the shopping centers, even probably office buildings. You know, our revenue is down across the board. And so this is going to continue to be problematic. If you're relying on those real estate investment trusts for that income, be concerned that, and most likely, I expect that we will see a lot of those REITs start to cut their dividends here in the near future. So I have one earning for you today as we get ready to close out the day and go about and start our week. I had Thor Industries. You may not know who Thor is, but Thor is a recreational vehicle company. They make RVs and that type of thing. They had a great quarter. They made 43 cents a share. They were expected to lose 43 cents a share. So that was a 100% switch there. So good thing for them. Revenue beat forecast. I guess people are wanting to get back out there and camp and do their social distancing that way. They say that they continue to see dealerships reopening. And as we look at Thor right now, they're up almost 10% this morning, which will put them at a new 52-week high of about, actually they're up 11.5 right this second, up to $111.50 a share. That will be a new 52-week high for them. Folks, remember, now's the time that all we can really control is the risk. Please, if you don't know how much risk is in your portfolio, give us a call. Let us do our financial risk analysis of your current portfolio to make sure you don't have too much risk. Give us a call, 863-382-0037. That's 863-382-0037. Hope you have a great day. I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be with Dave on the radio. Thanks now.
Wait and see. You know, when you can't predict the future, that can be a good strategy. But wait and see isn't always a good strategy when it comes to your retirement. In these uncertain times, the decisions you make today regarding your savings and investments can have a huge impact on your retirement. Phillip, Statler, and the team at Statler Financial have seen the market at its highs, its lows, and everywhere in between. They know how emotional it can be for you right now. So here's what they're doing. They're clearing their schedule to talk with you on the phone or on a video call to listen to what concerns you have and then offer help. The number to call is 863-285-3815. They are local and independent advisors who can help guide you through this. Call Phillip Statler and the Statler Financial team now. 863-285-3815 and schedule your time for a phone or a video meeting with the team. Call 863-285-3815. That's 863-285-3815. Investment advisory services offered through Statler Financial Services, Inc. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal.